Folks, welcome back. I'm Tony from Gagnes Mountain Homestead. You can see Keith in the background. He's there helping me today. Joey will be back with us in a little bit. So what we got here, we got the floor of Buckingham Palace that we started yesterday. We're going to continue on today. We got a little more work to do on the floor, and we'll show you that coming up. All right, so yesterday, when you saw us putting in this this piece going down the skid there, you saw us using some 4-inch screws to screw it in there. That's not going to be enough to hold the whole thing to the skids, so I've got these 6-inch screws here, and we're going to put them in each of the joists, all the way down and all the way back, and that should be plenty to hold that all together. First, we're just going to drill a little pilot hole through the 2x4. Works much better when you go in the right direction. And these 6-inch screws ought to work great. You'll see there'll be plenty of it going in there. Drive that right in there like that. And we're just going to keep going. Now these are going to be covered up by the 2x4 that goes across for the floor, for the wall. Each one? Nope. With the nail? Yeah, because that goes into the... Yeah, one more. Let's do it.
We win.
Okay. There. Now, as the dad would say, that ain't going anywhere. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is in each corner, right there, we're going to put these big eye bolts in there. They're going to go right through there, and we can hook a chain on here and pull this with the tractor. So we got to drill some nice big holes. Well, first we have to mark it 6x6, so we're going to go down 3 inches, or up 3 inches, whichever is easier. And where we go in doesn't really matter. So that is, we'll say 10 inches is good, right?
Yep. The corner's the best spot.
And then down 3 from there is right here. So that's where we're going to drill our hole, is right there. Look good?
Yep.
Doesn't need to be any farther out, right?
No, I think you want it right on the corner, so when you pull it,
yeah,
hit it on the corner.
But what I mean is we don't need any closer.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
So we're going to mark all 4 corners. Go back 10. And then down 3.
That gives you more meat too when you're pulling.
Yeah, that's... yes. Problem we have is this.
Of course.
Tony's played this game before. Alright, so what the problem is that bit doesn't go all the way through. We want to find where it is on the other end. So what I do is I take this and I drill it into the middle of that hole. It'll come out the other side, and that's where I know where to put the bit. What I wind up doing is I wind up putting a clevis through it, because it's easier to put the chain on the clevis.
Yep.
Alright, so now we need some 2x4s so we can build some walls.
We're running ahead of the lumber yard, right?
We gotta go to the lumber yard. We're gonna go see that sawmill guy.
Yeah.
Alright folks, so we've been to the lumber yard. We got our lumber. We're gonna build the front wall, stand it up, block it up, and then we'll go ahead and do the back wall and tie it all together. So we cut our pieces for the wall. They're laid out on the deck here. We're just gonna nail them together. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this message from our sponsor. Alright, now that we got the front wall done, we're going to work on the back wall. And we're making this so that each buck has a 20-inch wide door. We've got everything cut out. We're going to go ahead and nail it together now.
Deck. Yep, here.
Good?
Good to me.
Alright, ready?
Ready.
Alright, front and back walls are done. So we got openings. We're going to build the goat doors there. And then up front, we got our 6 foot wide by 6.5 foot tall door. Our back wall is 6 feet high. Our front wall is 8 feet high. And we'll kind of split the difference in the middle for the inside of the barn for the goats to have room and then room to store stuff, grain and hay and stuff. So we'll keep on working. Okay, so now we got to work on putting our rafters up. And what we got to do there is we got to figure out the angle we want to cut the front of it at. So we're going to take this little doohickey here and put it along this, the upright, the wall, and then we put it along the rafter. And that is the angle we want to cut it at. So when we put that here, like this, we can take our pencil, we'll just draw a line, and that's the angle we want to cut it at. And we can cut them all that, and we'll do them all the same length. So let's go ahead and get them cut. Alright, as you can see over there, Joey's back. Hey, Joey! And we're putting on the roof rafters now. The roof rafters are just 2x4. We've got them, we've angled the front like I showed you, and now we're just going to nail them up.
Check the sides again.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the bladder.
Alright, let's double check our plumb of our walls. Close enough?
Yeah. What was inside the lines?
Alright, you feel comfortable nailing that one?
No.
Let me show you this is all you're doing, okay? Make sure it's flush with the end. Come here, bit of an angle. That's it.
Okay, shoot it up into it.
Yeah,
Alright.
kind of hold it down and shoot it up into it. I mean, all that's doing, that's just keeping it going side to side. right, folks. That was another fun-filled day here on the mountain. Doing more building. Buckingham Palace is coming along great. We got the front wall, the back wall. We got the roof trusses up. Roof rafters trusses. They're not really trusses. They're 2x4s, which we're using for the roof. This is going to be a metal roof like everything else we build, right?
Yeah.
So, went pretty good today. Much thanks to Keith for helping me.
Thank you, Keith.
And Joey, of course, for helping me like she always does. She's so sweet. Anywho, that's enough for today. I gotta go mow the lawn now.
I gotta go clean animal
Living quarters.
buildings.
So that's gonna do it for today. So subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share them, tell your friends and neighbors. And as always,
From the mountain. God bless.
see you later, folks.